I'm here with Scott Simkin, Palo Alto Networks Senior Manager, Cybersecurity. It's good to see you.
Hey Chad, glad to be here. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Scott, we're here on the RSA conference show floor, and you just gave a standing room only presentation about malware and everything that makes the Palo Alto Networks tick as a company, as a product, as everything else. Talk a little bit about our difference. What is our platform approach?
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, the fundamental difference between Palo Alto Networks is that we first reduce the attack surface. So you have to think about blocking high-risk applications, blocking known malware, blocking everything that you know about so that attackers have less of a way to get in. The second step in that process is understanding known threats. So what's out there from a malware, from a vulnerability exploit, from a domain and URL perspective, instantly blocking it in line at up to 100 gigabits per second of performance on our PA7050. And finally, we have Wildfire, which is our virtual malware analysis environment, where we're discovering new malware, new exploits based on their actual behavior with hardware emulation in the cloud, and then sharing that information in terms of protections in little as 30 minutes for all customers around the globe.
Scott, much of your role with Palo Alto Networks focuses on threat analysis, and really making sure you're on top of what's out there. What are you seeing right now when it comes to threats over webmail, over SSL encryption, that sort of stuff?
So I think that's one of the most important questions you can ask, because when you think about it, people are using their personal webmail in a business setting. They're using Gmail, they're using Yahoo, they're using all the open webmail providers out there that are defaulting to SSL encryption. So if you think about the fact that when you're pulling in threats, you cannot see them if you're not natively decrypting SSL over webmail, which is a primary infection vector, or let's say Facebook and Dropbox and all the applications that are, again, encrypting by default, which we're only going to see grow in terms of threats over the next year.
Scott, one of the key pieces of our platform approach is, of course, Wildfire, which we just updated as part of our PanOS 6.0 release. Talk about Wildfire, why it's not just another sandbox.
Yeah, I mean, I think the beautiful thing here is that there's no silver bullets in security, and we have Wildfire as a piece of the puzzle as in our security platform. And what we do here is any Palo Alto Networks security platform is able to send suspicious files to the Wildfire cloud. It's not based on the scale of a kind of on-premise appliance that requires multiple boxes for multiple protocols. You're then blocking inline because visibility is only half the equation. Because of our foundations, we're actually stopping the threats, and we're sharing intelligence globally with over 2,400 Wildfire customers worldwide.
Scott Simkin, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.